And there's my flashing lights, which means that we are live. Welcome, everyone, to the Temple of Technology. I am your host, Scott James Magner, the idiot with a microphone, which you can see right here on camera 2. Hello, microphone. We have done a few things in the temple today. We have moved stuff around. We have set things up in such a fashion that we can stream in perpetuity from a number of devices. And we are, of course, staying classy, because that's what we do over here on camera 2. Tonight's stream is going to be fun. We are going to run back through the first planet that we went to, Eos, in Mass Effect Andromeda. I have, I've done a lot of things today. I really have done a lot of things, and I wanted to come and play this game, but I saved it for the stream, right? I didn't want it to get crazy out of control. So this is the first time I've played Mass Effect Andromeda since last night, and I am jonesing for it. I want it more. I want more Andromeda. You see, I've kept the PC moved forward, so the inner workings are here on camera 2 in the wide shot. I think that's important. We got good stuff going on there. I'm also going to do a thing that I've been meaning to do for this stream for a while, and that is specifically for these Xbox streams. I don't want the keyboard tray. I don't want to be fighting with the keyboard the whole time. I really don't need to be doing that much chatting throughout the game, and it's a wireless mouse, right? So we can do a lot of stuff. So I am going to put this keyboard right up here so I can still get at it. I can still type without too much distraction. And we're just going to shove this tray in, letting me get not only closer to the microphone, but closer to the stream. And I think it's going to work out for me. Got my contacts in, got my wireless mouse right here. It's a little softer on top of the iPad. Most expensive mouse pad in the world. Go check in on Facebook, make sure things are streaming just fine over there. And we are live on Facebook, so that's good news. I'll just like that. Somebody has to. And that's it. We're going to go for it. We're going here to the game stream. Gotta throw this up here on my main monitor. The main monitor. Keep an eye out on the stream chat in case somebody pops up in there. We got the video. We're muting it, rather. So, but the comments are live. Comments are live here on Twitch. I got 2 viewers. Robots. But hey. We're ready to go. So I learned, of course, that no matter what I do, no matter what I try, we are gonna have, oh my goodness, getting news about my friend who's in the hospital. Wow. Yeah, that's not good. My friend is in the hospital, and I'm playing video games because that's what I know how to do. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, there's. I'm not expecting a lot of my friends to show up for the stream tonight because there is so much going on in the world. Hoping I can hear this.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you here.
What choice do we have? How
All
the
right.
hell should I know?
Let's go over the docking checklist,
Spender,
shall we?
you have a job. If you want to keep it, do it. God damn it. All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
Correcting my grammar, are we?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
Okay, remember we're doing a logical professional playthrough. So
I don't
whatever
wanna get
possible,
into
we're
it.
choosing the logical
Things
and
went wrong.
professional
And now I'm the one you have to deal with.
Choices.
Alec Ryder wouldn't accept that kind of ultimatum. Damned if I will. We'd never have left home if we... Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire. The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
You bet it hasn't.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus as Citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Not sure who started it, but we're calling them Ket. Kandros will know more. Maybe too much.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative.
And you're right.
We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it. Ugh, goddamn poetry.
She's about, in fact, to
You
make
called my
some
father
horrible
Alan.
decisions.
No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something. Much like a colonial director without colonies.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
So used to there being a dude here to talk to. So when I was,
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It
knowing
seems
what they
murder
actually
isn't
are
exclusive to
is,
the Milky Way. And now the challenge
wait.
is to settle a world in spite of all that. This
coming
one
back
here.
and hearing this earlier
Yes.
dialogue,
How?
it's really interesting.
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the next. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss
Implant.
a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Let's talk about those arcs right
You
now.
have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
It sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership.
Still not buying it.
Even the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson.
Don't think she's dead. You don't have a body.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years.
He's
and died before
lying!
they even woke up.
He is lying.
Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
She was murdered here on the station,
Kendrick
and we
mentioned
saw
something
it.
about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
Yeah, you're full
There
of
don't
shit.
seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects.
You wonder why
When
people
they
don't
didn't get
like
what
you.
they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species, Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated.
No, it wasn't. It was
My
devastated.
people tried
It was
to
turned into a
uplift them,
wasteland.
but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
Yeah, fuck off, you racist prick. Oh, I'm sorry. By the way, this is not a family stream, and this guy's a racist prick. And I don't like him.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
Unfortunately, he's my
represents the
boss, so I
greatest
can't just punch him in the
migration
throat or
ever
shoot him.
attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve
Oh,
as
I can
the
skip
seat
some of
of
these.
government for
Yes,
us
I
all.
can skip some of these and go
What do you
right
know
through
about-
these.
Garson had the idea, but she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the Nexus is though I'm not sure what they were. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen has changed that.
Why do you think most people came?
What does any pilgrim seek? While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
As director of the initiative,
They don't see me as the rightful successor.
so how does anything get done?
In theory, in practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge.
No, they didn't.
Some at the hands of the Exiles.
She was
Some
murdered!
Never made it out of stasis.
Perhaps.
I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders.
So,
Life had its detours, and I went a different. While I may not be setting foot on.
right. Sorry. That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Okay, 50 XP. I need that because I am only level 69. And I have a lot of stuff to do before we're all done. That's me. $232 points is my goal. I've got, I could do it.
Looks fine so far.
I forgot, there's a dude over here. He's doing stuff. He's Raj Patil. Hey, Raj.
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff ex-
Back right off. Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week. Yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
How can I? I've scanned all the potential sap.
Sounds like a lot went down.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
No problem.
No, I'm fine. And I don't know.
Find out why. Be careful.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps?
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Sabotage.
Technicians, please report to the Hyperion coupling annex.
Yeah, I mean, there's data here on this information wall, but I'm just
Hello,
gonna go through it
I'm
as fast as
Jen
I
Garson.
can.
You and all you look around.
Founder, please select a topic. Viable planet. We have few viable planets current. 7 worlds nicknamed Habit. Why not plan on which beautiful integration from the Hyperion is ongoing? For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Hey, how's it going?
Yes, I know the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard... At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done. I keep the station functional, or as My clan were supposed to settle... It was a mess, but I don't... It's... complicated. The station and my clan both need... And to top it all off, the founder of... killed in the Scourge disaster. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast. What? That sterility virus thing... I'm hoping that's all in the past. Our scientists... Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
Nothing more.
See you later. My crew's working on it. We've moved the off center to the top of the right.
Engineering.
Take all that stuff.
Period power draw is now at 100%.
What am I going?
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
What do you know about the...
I want them a long, long way from the next. Our current ops are on the terminal. But I kept wondering... The militia grew from there. But it's hard to focus with our arcs.
Like Andros?
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyran Kandros for authorization to participate.
No news on the Turian arc yet. Or is this militia business?
Can't talk just yet.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further
This
instructions.
is wrong. Just wrong. It's not right. It's not fair.
Yeah,
What's wrong?
I have to know what's wrong.
My husband. He's locked up and slated for His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please. Tell Nilken I love him.
You won't once I've determined he's guilty.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security isn't. Let's call it strained.
I can believe it. The Nexus is running
on empty. Running low.
A lot of the exiles. We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to... What a shit show.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
I still recommend breathing here still.
You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr...
Professor Hirik, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Here. But you're... And maybe...
Pathfinder Ryder, if you would. Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps.
I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Your work is important. Don't lose sight of that.
Gotta remember
I'm
that
out
when I
there,
choose these
I'll see if I can
professional,
find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened. And
these professional conversation
I need to
actors,
know.
I gotta listen to the response.
The beauty of the cosmos unfolds in your planet scans, Pathfinder. But there is more they can do.
Do you have something in mind, Doctor?
Plans for a school are underway to inspire a new generation of young minds. I want to craft a model of the cluster for them, accurate and splendid from your data. My prototype is on that console. Add more scans to improve it, and I will share my educational budget with you, and my thanks.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Hello, Chief Lucan.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
This guy has the most
Absolutely.
boring quest of
What do you
all,
need?
and it's one of the hardest to
Sam and I
accomplish.
used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now complete.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog,
Dude, I'm right here. Where are you going?
Tempted?
And of course, I gotta access the terminal again. We got the people's email, part of the job when you're pathfinding. I've got everything there.
Weapons and stuff. I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash-landed and all. And I have
You
to
didn't
trade
crash land.
networks out there for the rest, so...
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanting to chat with you.
Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first
If you're
murder.
lucky, I may not be so forgiving this time.
I'm not here to exile you. Told your wife I'd look into things.
At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Because you are guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it. You're a Pathfinder.
My mind's pretty closed, dude.
I'm sure
You're guilty.
Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
You're totally guilty.
That's the console for our strike teams.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts, holding key positions. Authorization complete.
Good luck out there. Just need to chat with you about this dude.
No news on the Turian Ark yet. Or is this militia business?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last.
Also not your first
When
murder.
the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
What's the latest on the cat?
Nothing right now.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
All right. Look at that, my team is ready to go. These are all missions I sent them on before I restarted the game, so we've got this. Hooray, success. Hooray, success. Hooray, success. That was to be expected. It was a hard mission. Alright, so 94% chance of success. We like that. So strike team, 94 chance of success. We like that. 94 chance of success. 91 chance of success. Look at that. Now in 2 hours, we could check on 2 of those, and the rest of them we'll have to check later. Now we'll run back across the hallway.
No standoff.
You'd be surprised. There's also Purvine in the seed bank.
Nobody's making creeper in Andromeda.
You'd be surprised.
Play back this recording.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
Grunting. Angry grunting.
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion in deck.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Hello.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the Chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Reynolds was
In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been... Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great. Could have been killed. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought in Nilken...
Front... But you don't... To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him.
And back to Tan. He is not my favorite person. This conversation will not make him any more my favorite person.
Something I can help you with?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge. I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief...
That isn't usual.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objection.
The more certain we can be, the better.
I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but we'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Goodbye.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
My pleasure. I see great things in our future.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now...
Okay, now I gotta run back to the Hyperion. I don't have to run, I can saunter back to the Hyperion. I know what's going on. Hey, it's Cora. Let's chat with Cora. Could be important.
Hey there.
You okay? Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
I expected something like that. I can handle the pressure.
Good to hear. I worked out logistics with Director Tan. They're giving us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your sister's doing.
I will do. By the way, I think you're interesting, and I want to spend more time with you. Even though you don't want to talk to me. I can understand that. Get back to the habitation deck. Bit of an earache. I'm gonna have to use my drops again this tonight. I knew it was so bad though is when I started using the drops, so. I love scanning things. It's kind of my jam, the scanning. Over time, I'm going to scan all sorts of things. Anything can be scanned, I'm going to scan it. Hey, guess what? I'm scanning you. You're being scanned.
Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Callis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
The real saboteur could be setting you both up.
Because we both figured out something was going on? That would make sense. It's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
I bet we will.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Hey, Lonnie.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it?
Does it now?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out.
Ready this cushion.
I'm sure of it.
Cushion's uncomfortable. Oh, lack of cushion. Barely more comfortable. Alright, this all looks pretty standard stuff.
What about your...
I love piloting. I've always been a wanderer at heart. Someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Yeah, you bet. Whatever you
Later.
said, I agree. Okay, and there's the captain to talk to up here. Talk to her really fast.
Ryder,
You're not a...
we powered... Though cryo...
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was right about going planetside, though.
As long as they did their jobs, he didn't care what people thought of it.
I noticed that. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Now that the...
I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
If someone had told you that...
Are you... Although, we all knew... When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer...
Milky Way
could pass
galaxy
that up?
is huge.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit administrators to harass. Good luck.
There's tons and tons and tons of stuff to discover in the Milky Way galaxy, even 200 years from now. I don't know why any of these people think that the galaxy was boring.
Hello, Ryder. Welcome back to Sam Node.
There's just plenty of stuff
I've
to do.
adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Very good.
I don't understand the need for
logical
secrecy.
about this.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's... me, now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
But the human's still in charge, right?
Of course. I was never intended to supplant the Pathfinder, only to support and enhance your abilities.
Good to hear. So what's the plan?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters.
I got a murderer
In the
to
meantime,
catch.
Unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Yep. That's what I want here. I want this. my ship, but first I need to touch things.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy.
Crazy
times. Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you, needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a being.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall Yes, you...
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from...
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Am I?
Ambassador
Am
Goro,
I?
I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both.
It's like
There's
that
no
crappy
creator
ass
to
synthesis
revolt
option
against.
for Mass Effect 3.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Yeah, you should be frustrated.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
She's changed too.
Not on my watch.
Wow. Hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He didn't like to lose, in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. What are your capabilities?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Correct. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did you mean by a
symbiote? A flower. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond norm. Correct. However, using quantum entanglement communication, this raw data enables me to provide. You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology. Trust
me more than you. Do you know?
I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
That's all for now.
Of course.
I know so many secrets. So many secrets, so much stuff. Alright, we are going to head back to the cryo bay. Check that out. First we're going to run around a bit. Gotta get my steps in. Not docking bay, cryo bay. Here we go. Next week I'm gonna have a. Later this week, rather, I'll have a cord to fit the microphone into this a little better.
I'll make it right, Dash. Pathfinder, I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of...
Welcome to...
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he'd...
His sap...
Agreed. I have a pendant to Alpha.
Of course.
In his digital...
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
Wasn't your fault. It's obvious the Kett aren't friendly. Nothing we did could have changed that.
I suppose you're right. It's just not what you dream about.
I hear you. But I guess that's life.
Dr. Carlisle.
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I haven't heard how he died.
Like a hero. I've met one Pathfinder. Well, two with you.
Yeah.
Now I just need to make sure your sister here pulls through.
Are you staying here on the...
You know that... right. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the Kett, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it.
What will you do on the Hyperion?
We still have thousands of... And this way I can look out for Sarah.
How's Sarah doing?
Her condition's stable. I see signs of...
How'd this...
It was dumb luck, really. It's a Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
How did you end up with...
So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. Chance to wake up...
Yeah, don't
That's
care.
all him. Don't be a stray.
Sarah sleepy. Talk to Greer.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. You and Liam had...
We couldn't...
Yeah, your father. Kirkland.
It's a risky job.
I know. It's rough.
More than I'm sorry.
Understood.
You too.
Talk to Hayes. Hello, Hayes.
Ryder.
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So?
With no need to...
Just...
Haven't been back in here so early. There's more stuff gonna go on here too. For those of you who didn't watch the last set of streams, there's a lot more stuff going on in Cryogenics than we think there is. But for now, I have to head back to the operations center, and then, you know, off to my spaceship, which is the part I've really been looking forward to getting to. Because not only does it mean I get to unlock all of my cool stuff that I have paid for with the Super Deluxe Edition I purchased, Mass Effect Andromeda. That's where I got my cool sweatshirt and a few other things. The gear I'm going to be wearing. It really just, it all kicks in once I get back there. Alright. Security footage.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, you will need to conduct...
Got it.
Engineering reports. Hyperion power draw is now at 100%.
Goal here is 100% completion. Second playthroughs like that, they're good for stuff. Let's make sure we're tracking the right quest.
Inaccurate match.
Okay, I was reading that right. Just wanted to make sure. Gotta be sure when you're scanning people. Don't want to get the scan wrong. Because science. Hey, look, that guy seems to be scannable.
Biometrics do not match.
Alright, now I gotta go back to the Hyperion. Again. But it's okay. Doesn't take long.
This person is not a match.
That's not suspicious at
Scan
all.
results show a partial positive.
Hi,
Target is
Dale.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
We know what you've been up to. You're done here.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just doing...
Proof says you've been...
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
Whatever happened back then, hurting people now...
What do you know? The mutiny leaders were right to... Like those who got killed when the leadership had... I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Okay.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the day.
Look at that, 73 viability points. Scan 50 planets, scan Andromeda wildlife, pendant, rocks for science, missing science vessel. Okay, 530 experience, that's really important, that's going to come in handy. So now, I need to head to my ship, is that what I saw? Go to my ship, go to my ship. Go to my ship. So, I'm going to go to my ship. I'm going to get on the tram here, head to the docking bay, where there will be more quests waiting for me, of course. And while that's going on, I'm going to head downstairs, deal with my appalling lack of beverage. Hey, Cora. What's up?
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're
just
making
you
this up as we
and
go.
I.
We used to call that tactical improvisation.
Sharing our game
But at least we'll be doing it in
together.
style.
Ah, so pretty. I am so pretty. Here's my ship. It goes.
They call her the Tempest.
We're making a lot of changes to this ship as the game goes on, but this is the first time I get to see it. Right here. Cue that Enterprise music. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool. Super green.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's go take a closer look. Yeah!
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14
There's
months
oh, I
late.
gotta make choices. Damn it, I forgot I had to make choices. I could just leave these choices to be made later, but I can make them now.
Vetra. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
I could choose not to have these people on my
Sooner
ship.
we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more.
Hold it, hold it.
Damn it.
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest's supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with the fam?
Really?
Yeah,
They told me he wasn't a cent.
I know.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Nicely done.
Part of the job, Pathfinder. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Like me, for example. I care about doing stuff. Okay, if there's no cutscene and I get to walk, I need to walk downstairs to get more wine. It's hard to stay classy with an empty. Oh, there's cutscenes. Gosh darn it!
Everything's state-of-the-art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Ah, glad to see you looking well.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
Who runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
Sup?
We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Hey, Suvi. I miss you.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer.
She's not into me.
Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get
She's
everyone
into my
together.
sister. Because when I was my
It's all
sister,
yours. She's
totally
light,
into me.
stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Every plan the Initiative made is out the window. Now it's on us to find the way.
We all came here ready for a challenge. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Save game.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
Okay, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Talk amongst yourself. You know, all robot of you. And I'll be right back. sorry, it's 6 o'clock. It's not time to feed the kitties. Even though you are a very pretty kitty. So one of my cats was just telling me how important it is that she be fed. But it's an hour until she needs to be fed. We're going to stay classy until then. And a bit further on. Alright, so I know I missed nothing because nothing happens. This part of the game. I'm up in my big video conference section. This is one of the only times I can be on board the ship, look out the windows, and see where I am and have it not be deep space. So, just gonna scan stuff. Here's where the vidcoms happen.
The meeting room. You can make
No calls right now.
calls from the central table, or just get the crew together. We call this the research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from here.
This is all still ongoing. I may do some multiplayer this playthrough. It's a tech lab.
Our tech lab is an engineer's dream. It's perfect for any delicate technical work.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Yeah, I'm busy.
That's the biolab. We can grow plants for food and oxygen, keep any specimen safe.
Hey, go ahead, try to talk to me again. See if I care. Because I don't. Jackass. Alright, let's go talk to my new best friend Gil. After we, of course, talk to Suvi.
We're almost out there. Finally. Hello. I've just got to finish this download from the Nexus. We'll be ready for launch.
Okay, but really?
We'll be ready for launch.
Okay, fine.
Hi there. Can we talk and stuff later? I've got some last minute adjustments. She'll be ready to go when you are.
I want to talk now.
She'll be ready to go when you are.
Fine.
Hi, Ryder.
Hi. Don't have my car. I miss my car. The car's coming. Have a little chat here with Vetra.
Securing cargo and checking everything made it on board. The bridge report's ready.
Check in with Cora. Hey, Cora.
Ryder. Finalizing orders, flight plan, command access. Ready when you are.
But...
Ready when you are.
Okay, fine. One more thing I gotta do up here at the research section. Because Helios data is hard to come by, I've actually been waiting to research something since before when I was Sarah Ryder.
Pathfinder, check this toy.
Shut up! I don't care. Oh, and there's no research. Sell all salvage. Alright, what? What is it?
Seems like we're forever racing, but there's always time to check out new toys. Useful ones.
Always game for new toys.
This makes use of raw minerals, tech, doesn't matter. The research station will strip that stuff down and give you options.
We're on our own, for everybody else. That's what Pathfinder means now.
Yeah, well, everybody should be so lucky. This tech is aces. If the best we get is what we make.
Alright, here we go. Armor. So, Helios Defender Armor. Helios Defender Armor. I need the next armor here. 7. 4 slots. Research it. Okay, now I need 300 more. It's my quarters down there. We didn't get to see them just yet, though. I'm on the bridge. It's a cutscene. Although I am tempted to see how my outfits look.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder running a ship?
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Failure is not an option.
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you've got something to say for the log.
Oh, I do.
No time for speeches. Let's see what we can find.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
My ship is awesome.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Roger, roger.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Alright, so on this playthrough, I'm going to do all of my planet scanning and running around offline. We're going to make sure we get through as much plot as we possibly can in each one of these retro game night sessions. And I'll leave the nuts and bolts of stuff for later. What does mean we're going to be very plot focused. We're going to be doing the high-end
Andromeda
plots
Initiative
first.
Habitat 1, designated EOS.
It was supposed to be an easy first step, until no one else showed and we got clobbered. Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Except for these anomalies, right? I still do like Subi's voice. It's just an amazing voice actress. Okay, better beginning. That's what we're doing. We're on EOS. We are here to make this unbelievably uninhabitable rock so that we can all be proud of.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out.
I do wish to disembark the Texas. Nexus. Tempest. Alright. Alright, Omniblade X. Are these what I want, though? I don't think they are what I want. Omniblade X, 605 melee damage. I want the Asari sword. Is it what I really want, though? Because I'm pretty sure that I want this guy. Sniper rifle. Vanquisher's pretty good, but it's I don't think it's as good as this one because the weight's way down. Confirmed loadout. Oh, I didn't confirm my armor. Shit.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy? Hope we're all that ready. Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multisensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What? I said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them.
You know who's not coming down the planet with
Expected
me?
a golden world.
That guy.
Instead, they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
I bet it's been 14 months. And why they didn't put a Pathfinder on the Nexus is beyond me, because it seems like the simplest thing in the world to do is to build another SAM, set it up, put it on the Nexus.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
Hell.
There. Set us down at this nav point.
Yeah, I just don't like that outfit. I gotta fix that outfit. I was gonna do it on board the ship, but I forgot.
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, no Pathfinder. If EOS is like Habitat 7, that signal we scanned must be connected with the atmosphere. We could use the outpost's antenna to track it down. Let's get the power back on. They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
But they didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now.
Yeah, I don't actually want to depart the planet. I just want to go back inside my ship and look at some stuff.
Leaving Atmo.
But it means that I gotta jump all the way around through all these hoops. Alright, so what I actually care about is in here.
Asking if you can come by.
I don't care. Alright, so here's my guns and stuff. I don't want the initiative helmet though. I want... want this. Deep Space Explorer. I want more XP from my stuff. In fact, let's just save the game right now because we forgot to do it earlier. Okay. Now we're ready to go down the planet. Oh, wait, no. One last thing. Almost forgot. I do not want that asshole on my team. So, I want Vetra. Vetra and Cora, Cora and Vetra. This is who I want on my team. And while we're at it, let's get all this squared away. Overload barricade invasion. That barricade turned out pretty well. I have to deal with cover more often now that I'm not on complete noob mode. Now should just be run down there. Yep, confirm.
Descent is green.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Look at my armor, it's so shiny and blue. Alright, we got stuff to do here at Site 1. We gotta stay focused. And classy. But mostly focused. We're gonna be scanning so many things like this. We're scanning that. We're scanning that.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Scan that.
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
And then people's email.
We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say. We suffered our first death today. Storm came out of nowhere. Lockley tried to cover our crops. Lost his footing. Got swept away. His wife is still in cryo. Maybe by the time they wake her up, I'll know what to say.
See, I wish there was a way that when I make myself cool armor, that my dudes can be attached with it, but I don't really need to micromanage them that much. Especially now that I'm damn near level 70, because they are already optimized for
Main door had power, but not the interior doors?
Full functionality would require an active power relay station.
That means the antenna's out of power, too. The logs might tell us what's up with the... power relay. I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
Let's check out this relay tower.
Sandstorms, radiation. Eos might have looked great back in the Milky Way, but up close. It's a hellscape. Father Gal's on my case to stay positive. Put on a brave face for the rest of the team. But I can't shake the feeling that I'm gonna die out here.
Yeah. Fairly sure you're right. This one's inoperative, right? Yeah, that one's inoperative. This one works.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in Eos's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we go outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running, maybe buildings get power.
And we can hunt that signal down.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these. It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
Yeah, it's not taken, dude. It belongs to me.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let Eos go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help Eos. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
Yep. Okay. Making sure. Scanned everything needs to be scanned.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
VGO requires
Please
contact
scan
with
one of the
Creator.
pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he used his clearance to sneak off the station. Make some credits on the side.
Don't sound so impressed.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
We've got company.
Defeat the Ket.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
You took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like. Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use?
I just don't need this thing. I have one. Crazy blue.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure could make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Now that power is restored, we can investigate the nearby buildings.
Plus this building. Because we have to loot stuff. Oh, I missed my car. I think we're gonna get another one.
Walls could talk.
Actually, with enough sensory data, I might be able to reconstruct an image of the past.
Seriously? You can do that?
Normally, it would be impossible, but since this is an initiative building, I have access to a multitude of data and arrays.
Let's give it a shot.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Long time since I checked this place out.
We suffered our today.
Okay, it was this one.
Dockley tried to cover our crops. Lost it.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
A nomad? 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
So shiny.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station. Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
This gives us the tools to find the source, and maybe whoever else is looking.
A database so I can read some emails.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components. Activating automated forward station deployment.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad Crate access code.
Here's my car! Yeah, baby. Let's go for a ride. May have built those already, but you never know. Yeah, this is all my stuff in the last game.
The Nomad should handle pretty smooth. Check both forward and reverse, would you?
Can't get traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
I love activating these things.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
There, look, up near that scaffolding.
working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
It's slippery, but there's a great view! That should do it. Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Let's do my first Sudoku of the game.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems unstable.
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Hey!
Back up. Literally. Whoa! Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels. It's going to be all right. Trust me, okay? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7!
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots!
Got him.
Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as Peavy.
Ryder, you've been studying this Remnant technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I've got to figure this interfacing out. Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Hey, no. We got chats to have. You and I are gonna have some chats.
Fascinating, huh? Oh, this is the kind of stuff that gets you out of bed in the morning, too?
Solving alien mysteries on hostile worlds? Do you need to ask?
A man after my own heart.
Just a tiny bit.
Follow my nav points, figure out those monoliths, and we can both get some answers.
Is anyone else?
Let's just say he's here to squish Ket, and doesn't care whose gear he tramples.
We're hope.
Yeah.
How old?
It's but long enough for conditions here to get royally screwed up, if they really are connected.
How did you get here?
Or let people. And some of us want to find it. We didn't come all this way to sit on our hands.
Never heard.
Oh, it's a name. Good enough and short enough. For now.
The bots we're seeing.
I had to call them something. The and breachers smash into anything they don't like. Which is us. Easy to remember.
Well, I'll head out.
Yes, so much to investigate. Let's get to it.
So this time through, I'm doing things in order, and the plot makes a lot. Oh hey, I forgot about the radiation. The plot makes a lot more sense when you're doing things in order. Like who named things and when. Where's my car? Here's my car. So shiny. Alright, memory trigger, lost brother, first murder. Memory trigger is important, we'll do that.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
I got a monolith there. Alright, let's do this in order.
Approaching Site 2. Resilience.
It was sold as the one we get right, but it didn't have time to get worn down. Got wiped out by Ket.
We'll deal with the Ket. One thing at a time.
Get in here real fast. Because this is plot.
Portable cover of Ket design.
Nexus not send a retrieval team for the bodies?
We knew some were lost, Ryder. We weren't told they were left.
Wonder how many are out there.
Too many. Lexi, update Nexus records on Trinitas Gordanis. And get a recovery. Didn't even finish unpacking.
Ket didn't give him a chance.
Stop off at the fluoride store. We're running a little low.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the Ket attacked from all sides. It was a massacre.
options.
Well, we know which one they chose.
Lexi, I've got another one.
First time I did this,
Waiting for your scan.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the cat?
Sure as hell hope not.
Anyway, first time through, when I was doing this, I was getting radiation damage like you wouldn't believe. Always falling in and out of the thing.
Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Yes, Pathfinder. It appears lockdown was manual, before the power restrictions.
Why do that? It wouldn't keep anything out.
It would keep something in.
Way too quiet.
Perhaps if I read this email. What this email?
Secondary terminals. No access. Sam.
If deployment is standard, main access will be deeper in. Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
We've got cannon! Override, close it!
No, I want in there.
Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
No,
Whoa,
no.
Hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of
What thing? There's nothing in here.
Ket, stay sharp.
Look sharp. That thing is out there.
What thing?
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone. Shield boost enabled. Behind you.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
Having contact lens issues here. That's pretty reassuring. Taking a lot of fire there. It's gonna happen a lot more in this game.
Way too quiet.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Feed! Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
them here. Right, control things. Here we go.
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
Focus on the cat.
Watch the grenade!
Oh, come on, we're shooting that guy. Alright, go do this again.
Way too quiet.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Wrong.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Ket are inbound to your location.
Ket and that thing? Son of a...
Come to us.
Focus on the cat.
Level 70. Hooray! See it? Is it everybody? Where are we still shooting? Oh, we're shooting over there.
Clear? We're clear!
No wonder Site 2 failed. Brazilian...
Fought till the end. Very Turian.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on Eos.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right.
Heard the attack on Resilience was bad, but damn.
Initiative's not military. They weren't prepared for an ambush. Schematics for Special Project Sigma. They were building something, but there are parts missing. This must be the project they were salvaging at Site 1. Component for Site 2's project.
Alright, none of those things are important. Or they are important, but they're not specifically plot related. So, going back to the car. Car's up top. We're destination focused.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, I know. Try and keep up, Sam. Where's the car? Here's the car.
Radiation levels increasing.
Think the
Radiation within safe levels.
when they sent the first colonists down here,
This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Soundstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Found him.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Right here.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
I'm not real romantic about road hazards. Interesting rocks are just as bad for the Nomad.
Water and weather. Nothing tougher in the book.
So I keep hearing, a male voice and trying to figure out what crew member it is. And then I realize that it's me. Which is fun. After, 100 hours of Sarah Ryder. Now I'm Scott Ryder.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
Hello.
More of PB's remnant technology.
Let's help out with the lithium store. We need, I was running out.
Let's do this!
Oh, we don't have to do this.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
And a cave.
It's a Karkin nest, all right. Fan out. Here they come!
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Reynolds. If you power it up, I can exhume its Accessing data. The Chief was scanning at the time of death. The scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
He's so guilty.
Proves Milken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
Seems clear to me. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilkin?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect Nilkin. So he did not kill the Chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Get back in my car. That's all stuff to do off the Nexus. Rocks for science. Need this. Components over there.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch of numbers?
Your dad put those readings up in his office. Knew them all by heart. Wonder what those worlds really looked like then. And now.
Parts for the Site 2 project? Check.
A lot of science there. So go drop that off.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones have been added to your nav system, Pathfinder. Life support is back online. Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can...
That looks like a cat facility of some kind.
Those assholes took over my best research site. They won't let you near the monolith without a fight.
should be fun.
Hostile shuttle incoming.
Were those Kets sent for us?
Let's get to it before there's any more Cat.
Linger Krogan. Sup?
Who are you?
Andromeda Initiative. We're not here to cause trouble.
So you say. Still haven't told me who you are.
Oh, come on, Drax. Stop that.
Vetra, what are you doing here?
I'm with the Pathfinder. That Pathfinder.
A friend of Vetra's a friend of mine.
You can call me Ryder.
I'm Drac, Clan Nakmor. You'll forgive me if I didn't just trust a stranger from the Nexus. They haven't exactly treated us Krogan well. What are you doing out here?
Checking out these monoliths? The Cat seemed pretty interested in this one. Looks like you cleared it out for us, though.
You said I didn't save any for you? Nexus knows shit about the Ket. They think they're safe. But they're just waiting to die out there in space. I've been quads deep on a couple of planets for a while.
Quads,
now,
because they have
Ket
4
bases,
testicles.
fighting ground troops. I know what they can do.
It's not pretty.
You know, Drac, we could use someone with your skills.
Tempting as that is, Vetra, I'm a little too old to be carrying humans through a fight. Besides, the day I help the Nexus again is the day the clouds part and the Ket keel over. No offense.
None taken.
Good, because I'm getting bored and the Ket are getting stronger. Seem particularly interested in this alien tech.
Remnant?
Yeah, that. I'm gonna go find more to shoot. Try to keep your head out there.
Still more to scan in here? Oh yeah, right. These little rooms.
All Site 2 components are accounted for.
Let's head to Site 2's research station and see what... Anton, Darren T. Can't undo what happened, but we can make sure he's remembered.
That we can, Pathfinder.
A field log, Pathfinder, issued to patrolling Ket.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
He seems fun.
So when I did this first time, I had not gone to PB's research station, so I didn't know who had set up all these scanners.
You should be able to locate these glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
And then this jumping puzzle took me a while. Because I love jumping puzzles almost as much as I love caves. Just not that much.
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Nice job, Ryder. That did... whatever that did. I see pathways lighting up all over. The monoliths are resonating. QEC contact?
Well, whatever's happening, they're definitely connecting.
You did good. Keep doing more.
I gotta run all the way back to my car. This took me 2 hours last time. So knowing what not to look for is actually the most important part about this. Knowing that a bunch of this stuff is just not necessary in any way. But I was hip deep in a lot of this stuff. I'd actually established a colony way before I did the vault. just by brute force for how much other stuff I'd unlocked on the planet by running around and doing stuff. So doing it the right way, in big air quotes. Get in my car.
So this technology on Habitat 7 was messing with the planet?
We don't have all the answers yet.
Don't expect any from the Nexus. They got a few reports, then the Ket showed up. No time to study weird tech.
Probably best to focus on the people shooting at you.
Look there. That spot is shelter, water, stable ground.
It was initially overlooked due to heavy Ket presence at the...
The Site 1 folks were interested in the monoliths, too.
Did they learn anything?
Mostly what you learn the hard way. But hey! Now you're here.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining. Data key. Specialist engineer Aman Kothari.
Chased down by what he was studying?
Personnel deaths were not recorded. The chief engineer halted reports to the Nexus.
That sounds bad, but nothing on EOS sounds good.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Remnant here.
More remnant bots. These ones don't seem hostile.
When we start shooting at him, that is.
What do we have?
I detect a high...
Lexi, found another colonist.
You'll need to scan for the missing glyphs, Pathfinder.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
It appears to reconfigure panels that rise from the floor.
That could come in handy. I'll need to use the interface that controls this.
It seemed to indicate there's a dude here somewhere, but I didn't see a dude.
Nice work.
And so this, of course, is our partially constructed Sudoku. We need to know
let's find these
all of the
glyphs.
glyphs.
Wonder if I'd get anything on the scanner.
Wonder if you would.
Amira S.
Got it. Thanks, Ryder.
Radiation within safe levels. Interface accepted.
That should do it.
Okay, so start with the ones that are mostly complete. So we know that this one has to be there, which means this one has to be that one. And we work our way backwards.
Score. We're in. Can't drop shit.
Done. The monoliths
Oh,
are
okay, that's the
online.
least of my problems.
Something in the lake. This could be the master switch we're looking for.
I'll meet you there. Don't do anything without me.
Is it just me? Or do cats seem to appear everywhere we find remnant tech?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Okay, where's the car? Here's the car. we don't have to do? Fuck with any of that shit. So we have fast travel available to us.
Fancy. So, what's it say?
That's classified.
Uh-huh. Don't start something you can't finish, Harper.
Okay, look. Not starting anything. I'm military, you're not. But we're in this together now. Only thing that counts is getting out of it. If you've got the skills to help with that, and it looks like you do, then...
Then we're good?
We're good.
Research project happens to be on the way back to where I need to be.
Look out for anything big and hungry.
Resilience is more than a name. It's our duty now.
So we do stuff like scan all the bodies and go find research stuff off stream. But on stream we can do stuff like this, where we'll complete quests and get XP.
Radiation within safe levels.
Thanks.
Life support
Haven't figured that one out. This is just on our way. Really?
Nice. Let's get to a research station, see what we've got.
Oh, research station. Alright, I'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds or so. It's just so much easier to do this when I've got the microphone set up independent of my head. It lets me just pop off to the other room without too much hassle.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Yeah, I'm going to deal with that right now. Oh, so, when we are in this vault, we are going to scan everything. We're not leaving anything behind at all. So that's our goal right here. It's 100% completion. First time it was casual.
Sometimes on these trips, my mind wanders. Suddenly I'm daydreaming that Callow's a spy leading a crazy double life.
Seems more in character for you.
Enemies!
That's not enemies, that's just stuff. This is our goal right here. Plot.
I think we're done.
Let's stop off here at the lithium store because we were running a little low. Pass
It's
on.
underground too. Let's see.
It's opening up.
I see a door. Come on!
I see a ship in the harbor.
Whoa, it's forming a bridge.
Looks solid. If not, prepare to swim.
There's PB's shuttle. There's PB. PB's got no fear. When you're 1,000 years old, right? You figure shit out, but...
Radiation levels normal. Life support is back online.
Well, that's good news. PB's not on the ship yet, so neither is Drac. Making great time.
No. No, this can't be right. All that fanfare for an empty room? There's some secret here. There must be. Do your Pathfinder thing.
My Pathfinder thing. Voila!
Oh, you're good.
I didn't do a thing.
That's a long way down. Can't tell how far.
That can't be air pressure. Electrostatic?
Gravitation!
Oh, you idiot, PB. That wasn't the front door. This is.
What do you...
Come on, Pathfinder!
Hey!
Try to take no impulsive acts this time. It means that a couple people are going to die, and there's going to be a few different outcomes to the plot, which I'm okay with, but... For example, Sloane Kelly going down.
Like a gravity well.
But where's it taking us?
Embrace the unknown, Ryder. Now this is more like...
Looks like a bunker. Or a vault?
whatever you call it. The controls for that atmosphere processor might be down here somewhere.
Let's find out.
Anything could be important. Let's be thorough.
Okay. First time I popped through here, I didn't know what might be important, what might not be important.
I think that gravity well works in reverse, too.
Then we have a way out.
You're not leaving already, are you?
Not until we find those processor controls. Not what we're looking for, but worth getting a record.
Watch your fingers. There might be traps.
I'm not detecting any.
I've made that mistake before.
Alright, so my goal this time is not to use any decryption
Trick
keys.
of the atmosphere processor, but
Because there's a
conduit beneath the floor just activated. Fluid is running through it.
there's a
It could
solve
be
15
generating
puzzles
emergency power. Your
achievement.
scanner will have more details.
Solve 20 puzzles achievement rather, and last time through I solved 15 and used 5 decryption keys. So we're not doing that this time.
whatever it is, leads out of the room. Got anything?
There's element 0 threaded through all this tech. Imagine the engineering that would take.
No signs of any cat. Maybe they can't get into the vault.
But you can. That'll get their attention.
Lucky me.
Phrase recovered. Must read to access. This console links to surface facilities.
Then it must control the atmosphere processor.
No glyphs. It looks dead, or locked down, like most of this place.
The fluid conduit leads to this console and further into the vault.
This console.
So if we follow that conduit, it might lead to the system lockdown.
Minor corruption detected. The pattern suggests significant data present, but it cannot be accessed.
These data pattern things are incredible. If I'm right, each one can hold hundreds of zettabytes.
A zettabyte is big.
Another gravity well, and that's new.
What is it?
A symbol of authority? A key? It's easy to speculate with Remnant, but we need more facts.
We need
I'll see what I can
science.
find on this beauty.
Gotta have
I think it's
science.
this way.
Whatever has this place on lockdown is that way.
I do my best work solo. You fix up the vault, I'll investigate the relic, and together we'll figure this place out.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. We'll cover twice the ground.
See? I knew you were smart.
And
I'm on
sexy, too.
frequency 145.8. Stay safe.
It can't be too risky for her with everything turned off, right?
This gravity well's sealed off. No way through.
Here's the first of the data cores we need to find
Gravity
for her.
well is the gravitational effect of a large mass in space. This is more accurately a well with variable gravity.
Keep a note for our sorry friend. And for when we try to explain all this.
We're gonna scan everything though.
Locked.
She seems good at taking care of herself.
Comm check. It's, well, you know who.
We read you, PB. Stay in touch. They dug this place through solid rock.
Look at the ceiling. Those star things must be bracing it.
Looks like a blast shield. That might be handy. Whoa. What's that liquid?
Don't step in
Unable
it.
to classify.
The only way through is down towards it.
I keep thinking someone's watching us.
Oh, they are.
Let's stay focused. We can warp hurry after we find the system lockdown. So whatever that liquid is, they need a whole aqueduct of it.
Make that 2 aqueducts, at least.
Remnant!
Careful, don't fall in that liquid. It burns through your shields. Found that out the hard way. Shield boosting.
That'll do it! Use the pillars for cover! Watch yourselves, it burns.
Hey, I fell in the water. Oops.
Hostiles down!
Don't fall in the water. Water's bad.
My God.
All this for an atmosphere processor? What is this place?
Another aqueduct. This liquid is everywhere.
What are those pyramids? They must be huge. We've got company. More remnant.
Watch the edges!
Got it!
Some things down here work, and some don't.
Keep looking up. Don't let them get above us.
Keep up the pressure. We're almost through.
Time to snipe something.
Hostiles down!
Ryder! That relic box I found? Not a symbol of authority. The remnant still shoot at me.
So this is the neat part where, because it's not my first playthrough anymore, the internet works in my favor. Duplicate that, go back. Oh yeah, cheat. We gotta cheat.
I'll try it with one of those data patterns we saw.
Is that a good idea?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
That's cool, she's way over there. I can see her. So I'm gonna scan this whole room, run around the outside.
Years to tunnel a place this big.
And good reasons to build it.
Should be something over here in the same fashion. I thought those would be open now. we got that one, right? Yeah, I got that one. Get out of the water, get out of the water. Seems like there's a lot of relevant data here. Because it's all red. Alright, we gotta go that way. I went too far. I went too far. I knew too much. Yeah, that's where we need to be, right over here. Okay, so I don't have to search too much in here because I've already found the important data core. It wants me to find all the way in there, but I've got all this stuff to explore, so let's explore. Let's go over here. The opposite of the way I want it to go. I want to go this way. So much stuff. Back where I came from, more or less. This time we're going the opposite direction. Clear out this map a little bit. So when it beeps, there's a thing.
It's dead. Nothing.
It's industrial. Part of the construction?
An unknown alloy and other materials. The composition resembles omnigel.
Maybe that's the fluid in the conduit.
Out, out, out. Don't jump in the water, Ryder. Are you stupid?
Looks like storage space.
Assemblers, they're hostile.
Careful! Remember, they make other remnants.
What do you think the system lockdown looks like? Probably something huge.
Okay, see what's up here, and then I think we're good to move on. That's a shame. Be nice if that was open. It's like communism, it's just a red herring. You know, I may have to change my laundry. Let me be right back. One of the joys of working at home is that you never have to go that far. Plus, you don't need quarters from the machine, so. Get that laundry for you. The other fun things about working from home is that you've got a partner to take care of things for you. So she had already grabbed my laundry and put it on the bed where it is waiting for me to fold it, because that's something we do for ourselves here. We have found what we need to find in here. It's early days. I'm almost done. Alright, we're back where we were to start with.
That's one way to light a room. The atmosphere processor we found before didn't need all these steps. Dad just interfaced with it directly.
Let's not.
Direct intervention was necessary in that case, but clearly unwise.
Appears to be some remnant in here.
Look how high it is. Might be another gravity well? The well's sealed. Damn. We can use the conduit for emergency power, same as before. The conduit splits and goes through each of those devices.
Interface the circuit and allow the well to open.
Gets us to the system lockdown. Let's try. Better safe than sorry. Take them out!
You're sure this well isn't going to open up under us?
Pretty sure. Focus on the remnant. Okay. Let's hit both those consoles and complete the circuit.
This device appears defensive in nature.
Device is online and makes a shield. At least it's friendly.
Layers and layers of defenses. If they're defenses.
Could be.
Power restored to the gravity well. The conduit leads down. Conduit fluid pressure is variable. There could be activity below.
Then let's dig deeper.
Barely any dust. How old is this place?
Unknown. Radiation counts indicate the vault has been offline for several hundred years.
Around the time the Scourge appeared? That can't be a coincidence. Maybe the Scourge is why all this tech was abandoned. Crap. The conduit sprang a leak.
Right over the console. If you try interfacing, you'll burn your hands off.
And no fluid means no power. Damn it. Maybe that's why those devices up above were turned off. We're not turning back now. There has to be some way to fix the leak.
Ryder! Up here! What happened? I can't get indoors to work.
The conduit's breached.
Hey, wait! The observers were using weird laser frequencies to fix a broken wall back there. I can send the frequencies to your Omni tool. Maybe they can patch up the conduit?
And received. I'll give him a shot.
Let's
a
do
gauntlet.
it.
Or maybe a hand tool.
Our scientists will love it either way.
The system's responding to those frequencies. Just a patch job, but it should hold.
Nice work! If it's fixed, that console should work now.
Looks like it worked.
There's even a bridge! You're a pal, Ryder.
Where are you going?
We've got to be close to the system lockdown by now. First one gets the glory.
We'll catch up. Let's see if we powered up a way out.
Hey, plants.
Look at that.
Nowhere to go but down. Looks like they didn't want anyone getting through here easy.
Watch your step. It's still a long drop.
Missed it. Oh, I thought I could do that
All
one.
the way down here.
That's strange.
No sunlight, no water. They should all be dead.
The planet's a wasteland, but maybe they're just hardy.
The source of the system lockdown may yield more information. We appear to be close.
If this doesn't test fly the jump jets, nothing will.
Company!
Bolstering all shields!
A side room. Still, could be anything in here.
Could we not?
Oh yeah,
It'll
we
be
have
fine.
to. We're doing science. Come on. How can you not want to do science?
Hate it.
Look, we wouldn't have whatever's in that
See?
box.
Absolutely fine.
Ah! Damn it!
It's okay. It's fine.
Stop saying fine. Let's just get out of here.
It's fine. I'm sure it's fine. Everything will be fine.
Giving shield assist.
Yeah, I'm not jumping that anytime soon. Just gonna have to use some consoles.
It made a new path. I think that's the right way. We could reach it if we backtrack. Observers coming up at us!
saw a dozen observers flying around a waterfall like a flock of birds. It's amazing. This really is their habitat.
Bolstering
We'll be
all
out of their way
shields.
soon.
Not too soon, right? You wouldn't believe the data I'm getting.
I just left the map entirely? I'm not trying to take screenshots. Where did that path come up? Ah, there it is.
Armor hydraulics compensating.
We want to be there. It looks like I want to be there. That is not the one.
Giving shield assist.
What am I missing? Well, other than the place I want to be is over there.
Oh, that bit's slippery.
You've got a path to... Whoa! Nice work, people.
Shield boost enabled.
Too far, even for jump jets.
If only there was a way to raise a bridge.
Come to Andromeda, walk on air.
Giving shield assist.
Feel that? This whole platform's resonating with something. We must be close. No question. This is the heart of the vault.
I've never seen anything like it.
All conduits converge here, Pathfinder.
That must be the lockdown.
Bolstering all shields.
Any thoughts, Sam?
Unknown. Though it appears related to the lockdown, an in-depth study may reveal its purpose. The system lockdown is disabled. The vault and the atmosphere processor should return to full operation.
Ryder, you fixed the lockdown, didn't you? The whole place is lighting up. Power readings are off the chart. Really, really off the chart.
But if it's back online, we should be good.
Ryder?
Go!
Baby, get back to the entrance now!
I saw it! What is that thing?
Don't risk it, just go! Watch out! Vents!
It would be wise to escape, Ryder.
I know,
Thanks, Sam.
Too far to jump! Got another bridge?
Yep.
Faster! Don't let it catch us! Keep running!
Another gravity well!
We don't know where it goes!
It goes away from here. We're taking it. It's still coming!
Sweeping the whole vault! Kill anything in its way!
Yeah, like us! That's the door to the entrance. Almost there. The barrier's gone.
You want that thing? Grab it quick!
We're almost clear. Where are you? Hello? Phoebe? Go! Go, go, go!
Ah, it's right on our heels!
Get to the gravity well!
Shit, it's sealed! Try to get something under it!
Console is attempting surface reconnection.
Come on!
Vault restart is now complete.
That was... Talk about a rush!
We have to be more careful. That field almost disintegrated us.
But it didn't. You want to focus on that or the cool vault you just activated?
Atmosphere processor is online. Recovering lost console activity.
Is that the Helios cluster?
Yeah. There we are. That's Eos.
Something happened. Because we restarted the system?
If that light is us, then all these points could be vaults in other worlds. Dormant like this one.
Maybe. But why is there a whole network of them? What's all this for?
Unless the builders show up to explain themselves, all we've got is guesswork. So far, we've seen bots, living plants, atmosphere processors.
I once did supply runs for a council team that was seeding some ice planet's atmosphere, trying to melt the ice caps.
To help with support life.
That first processor we saw was making things worse, but maybe it malfunctioned.
Is that what these builders were trying to do? Make worlds habitable? Even terraform a whole cluster?
Hey, look there. That's different. Maybe it's active? We've got to go see.
Sam?
Extrapolating. These coordinates lie beyond the space we have currently surveyed, Pathfinder.
Mark it on our charts. We need more to go on. Let's head up to the surface. I could use some fresh air.
Only half an hour longer than I thought it would be, but, you know, we got it done. We got it squared away.
Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
Even without the storms, it'll be a struggle for a while. But we can tough it out. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there.
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the Remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
I don't know. We're a team. You like working solo.
Sure, but we don't have to be joined at the hip to solve all this. Come on.
Come on. Plus, she'll totally sleep with you later.
All right. Pack what you need and...
Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Yeah, that's stuttering really badly there on Facebook.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
Oh, let's not. Let's head back to the Nexus. Let's back to Tempest, rather, before we make any rash choices.
Ascent is go.
About, dropping a colony here.
All clear.
Because I want to check in on my Apex teams.
Ryder, could we chat?
Yeah, we could chat.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I like the Tempest, but I'm not sure I'd travel between galaxies for her.
The unknown frontier had its charms, too. It's just strange not having the rest of the design team. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening. Though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the Ark back in the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something.
You think?
Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. We'll bring the Solarians home.
Of course we will. I just have to be patient, that's all.
That's all.
I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Check our email. Get used to checking your email every time. Yep, definitely get my free monkey.
Hey,
That's the important part here.
by the biolab?
Yeah, I can drop by the biolab. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I can't access the AVP from here. I gotta do it from... Mission successful. Hooray! Mission successful. Hooray! No 7 hour. 0 chance of success. Wow, that went way down. It was... I only have to do that in multiplayer. Figure that out later. Here's the biolab. Talk to Cora.
Nice place you found.
Clean air, plants, helps me think.
Something on your mind?
Maybe.
Your biotics always do that when you're maybe stressed?
I got it. I'm good. I don't normally lose it like that. A huntress should have better control.
Huntress?
Another term for an Asari commando. I was one, before the initiative. Some things stick, though. Like losing the old man.
How does a human soldier get to serve with Asari?
Prove your biotics.
This is an important conversation to have since I plan on
people get nervous.
romancing her.
The Alliance found me a cross-species military initiative in a hurry. Sent me to Thessia to serve with the Huntress unit. One of the few places where my powers were welcomed. Your father made another one.
You were his second in command. Were you friends, too?
He was more a mentor than a friend. Prickly old bastard. But I respected that. People treat geniuses like they're made of cut glass. I didn't care how smart he was. I think he liked someone not caring.
There's a lot of loss going around. Dad, the Golden Worlds.
A friend and mentor who trained you to be a Pathfinder. I said I wouldn't get in the way. And I meant it. But I prepped for years as your father's second. Then he chooses you? An untrained Pathfinder and all this mess to fix? The hell was he thinking?
Is this going to be a problem, Cora?
I don't want a rival. Just answers. It's done. Best I can do now is be your second. Keep your father's mission alive.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Then maybe we'll all get what we came out here for.
You, me, side by side? I like the sound of that.
Don't be charming when I'm mad at you.
Oh, I'm charming.
Are you? You're not glowing. Blushing, maybe.
Look, there's still the mission. A lot of dreams to fulfill.
Even if we get there, there's a mountain of hard work ahead.
Working hard was never my problem. Biotics like this.
Working hard
Thinking
to get
like
my
an Asari
fill.
huntress. I never had a place. Best I could be was a useful freak. The initiative was meant to be different. Will be different if this mission succeeds. So I'm seeing it through.
Seeing it through.
It's quiet in here. I can keep the plants watered while I work. First job, see if there's any news on the Asari Ark. If they made it, we could use some Asari expertise.
We can.
If you want to talk, I'll be here.
Oh, I want to talk. Let's talk some more right now.
Hi there.
What did you do while you were part of the Asari military?
For you, but we did good work. Peacekeeping is a full-time job, even in Asari.
What?
Our CO, Nasira, led us all over the Athena Nebula and beyond.
Every civil...
And the defenders usually match. Makes you wonder what our militia will look like in 100 years.
You were in the Alliance before you became a...
My biotics. Untrained biotic power on a starship means
I spent years watching pioneers go through the Arcturus mass relays. Off to glory, while I stayed behind. Then Dad's career collapsed. His AI research made him too toxic.
I heard. Must have changed everything for your family.
It was time to forge my story and my horizons, and to give Sarah a shot at making the discovery of a lifetime. So, Andromeda.
None of you writers ever think small, do you?
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though.
That's good news.
Sorry, huntresses. Figure things out. But I was there for soldiering, not romance.
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
After 4 years with Asari Commandos, you must have... a pack of... Wow. Any more commando war stories?
Always liked Janae.
Ouch.
They didn't feel it. Janae was a good friend. Maybe she still is back there. Won't be a kid now, though.
Go listen to all
Any
these
more
war stories.
commando war stories?
Not just now. I'll try to remember a good one.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Yeah, you will. I'll be here too. Okay, we are gonna save the game right here, and that'll be our stream for the night. Apparently there's an issue with the stream. It is stuttering on Facebook a little bit. It is not playing on Twitch, and I don't know why. Go back and check Twitch again. Yeah, it's not working. I don't know why. But I have the recording. We're going to put this up on YouTube later. So let's exit the main menu. And there we are. So let's hit back on to camera 1. Oh, look at that. Camera 1 is a tiny bit of something showing. Let's fix that. Oh, better now. So that's our stream for the night. I'm sorry it didn't go all that well for folks that were on Twitch. Or Facebook, for that matter. Is that really what we have to deal with here? Why is that like that? Let's pretend that's centered. And we'll work from there. We'll work from there later. But back on camera 2. Hey, camera 2. Why don't you have a little extra light? Oh, that does help. Okay, I thought that didn't help as much, but it does when it's down from below. So, this is the first stream with this microphone in its current position. It's deployed all the way out. If you've been watching the whole time, please let me know how it sounds. 2 viewers. Yeah, I just don't know what's wrong with the stream tonight, but we'll figure it out. It might be the multi-stream. And, oh look, so here is the chat from Facebook showing up on the multi-stream, but it doesn't show Wes's chat from the multi-stream, and I don't know why. Okay, well that's something to look into. We'll figure out that integration. I sprung for the Prime integration for Streamlabs over the weekend. It was on sale, so I'm hoping that will give me a few more bits to work with. Yeah. I don't know what's going on there. I'll figure it out. So, that is our stream for the night. I plan on keeping up with Retro Game Night here. If I could figure out the Twitch integration and why things aren't working. This works great. This cord works great. And I've got a cord coming this week where I can split off the microphone. I can actually use the microphone from this. I love this microphone. This microphone's fantastic, but idiot with a microphone is who I am. And we got to keep trying, keep figuring out all the bits. So I'm taking out the earpods. We are going to talk until we can talk no more. It's a nearly 4-hour stream, and I intended a nearly 3-hour stream. So that's cool. And I did promise my partner about 20 minutes ago that I was almost done. And I am almost done. I finished the vault on EOS. We're going to run around EOS a bit more. after all this is done offline, we're going to increase our compatibility and then go on with different bits of plot as we go on. So until then, I'm your host, Scott James Megner, the idiot with a microphone, and I am signing off. And everybody out there, stay safe, stay classy. Tomorrow is my vaccine anniversary. Tomorrow I am fully vaccinated and fully protected against everything. So there's an off chance that I might go to the cantina. I doubt it, though. It's more fun with other people, and I gotta make sure my friends are vaccinated as well. But I may do some running around, some errands. I have a little bit of contract work I want to get done tomorrow as well. But until then, I am the idiot with the microphone, Scott James Magner, and I am signing off. Y'all stay classy, and I'll talk to you soon. And then I'll talk to you a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, until I'm sure that I've collected enough stuff to end the stream on a proper note.